An experience that each competitor shares is the moment of near silent surrealism, as a man, hooded and cloaked, approaches from the corners of their vision, and in their peripherals, the edges of their mind, time begins to crawl. As their breath elongates, the seconds stretch. A buzz fills the air around their ears. The smell of ozone burns into their nostrils. In the moment between heartbeats, their vision begins to fade, and the last thing they see is the black mask underneath the hood of the figure before them.
And then they appear here. Hello, I will be your host, Dalen Irvis Rector. Here we have warriors garnered and gathered from every corner and crevice across the astral, picked from any of the many planes in existence, ready to battle, struggle, and survive. Or not. All for your viewing pleasure. So welcome to any and all celestial, fiend, fae, or others who may be watching. This is Rivals Between Realms. So let us prepare.
Hello, and welcome back, friends and foes, to Rivals Between Realms. Last, we left off. Our second group of abductees was separated, going through each of their own trials 2 by 2 along some people from our first group. Why don't we start with Slate and Cal? At the end of your little foray in the study, after Valentina's grand showing, your wondrous victory against a lamp and piles of paper, the moment that you have all felt at least once now, happened again. The world around you began to slow. Your hearts beated slower. Cal, from behind you, a familiar hand reaches up, grabs your face, and pulls you into the darkness. Slate, from over your shoulder, a similar experience. Grabbed by the face and pulled down into darkness. Then, we had our other two, Castor and Ave. You made it to the end of your mold-ridden dungeon, opening the final door only to be almost consumed by a flood of monstrous mold that did manage to take one of the others away. And that quick rush, rather than the normal slowing that the others experienced, a wave of a long purple cloak grabbed you both with strong force and threw you back against a wall. But not where he had grabbed you from. And that will open us into the scene you now find yourselves in.
Oh, well. I just gotten used to those other two.
What other two?
Whoa. Who are you and where's Orman and Valentina?
I have no idea who those people are. Do tell me every detail about them.
Oh, goodness, there's more.
So do either of you... I don't suppose Ave knows. He just got out of being some kind of, like, alien bear badger thing. Either way, do you either of you two know where we are? Or are you related by this sudden traversal across wherever we came from? Because that is certainly also very fun, I will say. Very entertaining.
Ave, as Castor says this, you look down, you are back in your human form. Your bones hurt.
My palms come over my face, and I crouch on the side of, I'm assuming this is a bed. Looks like a bed. Kind of gonna sit on the edge of it and just kind of hands in palms. Try to nurse the ache out of my brain.
Seems like you guys were having a fun time like we were.
Yes. Oh, I do have a question. Do you smell anything on us? I didn't manage to bring my perfume when I was kidnapped. And I really don't want to smell bad for any, other audience members that we might have.
Do we smell anything?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Also, I've been a very important question. How is my little buddy doing?
Your little friend Vex, if I remember correctly,
Yeah,
is sleeping, still injured, but nowhere near as bad as before. They have healed slightly, and confusingly, they've healed faster than they would have before.
Well, clearly I do not know if they smell or not.
Anyone who would like to can make that perception check as well. Cal, what you get from it, the air here is stale. It's still. It's dry. Nothing much more than that. Castor, with a 15, you will smell, if memory serves me correctly, just a light hint of rose petal. Not a lot. Just a vague hint.
Can I tell where that smell is coming from, or is it...
With a 15, no.
50, no. Okay, cool. Well, something certainly smells quite nice, actually.
I didn't take you
What
for
is
a
it?
fan of mold.
What does it smell like?
Flowery, floral, that's the word, floral. I am most curious, I will say. It's have you ever been in, like, a grand courtyard in, a palace, and then you see, bushes lined up, whatever. They're very fragrant, that's what I'm getting. Not that strong, but definitely that is the case. And Castor is going to actually get up and, like, start to, like, try and find, like, nose out first and start, like, sniffing the air to see if he can, like, try and find where it's coming from.
I'm sorry, you wouldn't happen to be a
Perception.
bard, would you?
Something of the sort. I was in my past life. I don't see why I would be now. Ooh,
Do you have any way to heal?
Calyx,
I'm
does
still a bit hurt.
he remind you of anyone?
Does who remind me of anyone?
The one sniffing in the air.
What are you getting at? Remind you of Valentina?
It seems like we haven't really lost one of our party members. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, well, let's not be too hasty. Not every performer is the same, and I assure you I have a few tricks up my sleeve that aren't quite, Wait, who is Valentina again? Do I know Valentina? I don't suppose I do. All of my
She
memories
is,
You stop talking. It's just messing up the headache.
Oh, someone has a migraine.
Yeah, you
Well,
could put it that way.
In any case, I think introductions are in order. My name's Calyx, but you can call me Cal.
Well, interesting name, Calyx. I do quite like it. It's very fun to say. Calyx.
Thank you.
Is okay, so I know A, now I know Calyx, or Cal. You, Mr. Rock, over there. What's your name?
It's late.
Fitting, I suppose. Very fitting. Well, I, personally, he does, like, a big flourish with his hands, and, with one hand, and the other pulls out a flute, spinning it between his fingers before giving a little pose. I'm Castor. I suppose you can call me the Cloud in Yellow. I did like that the doctor did give me that little nickname. That not a nickname, it's a title. Different. Those are different. Those are different.
Doctor?
The doctor? Who's the doctor?
Dr. J? I don't suppose you would know him. You weren't with us.
Dr. J. Don't think I've heard of him, no.
He's very fun, very entertaining. I did love his little slimes. They were so cute, so absolutely adorable. I do notice you have a little pet, a little one, little
Yes.
pet friend thing.
This is Vex.
That is adorable. Absolutely adorable.
Thank
What
you.
is it?
It's a tiny dragon.
Wait, if you're a big dragon and Vex is a small dragon,
Yes. Well, technically I'm a lizard, but yes.
that seems strange to me. Although I suppose I've had a few slaves of my own, and maybe, if I'm remembering right.
He's
Peeks
not the
his head up and kind
slave.
of chirps at you.
What was that, DM?
The little pseudo dragon picks its head up and starts chirping at you, and then curls back into Cal.
Oh, little one, does it get nervous? We-
I don't know. He
Fair
doesn't
enough.
seem to get nervous, but he didn't seem to be nervous in the fight with the giants, in the fight with the paper, but I don't know if he'd be terrified of big things.
You fought paper.
Yes, we fought paper. Didn't you?
No, some of us did.
I've had to fight paper, but I can't imagine it's exactly what you're talking about, given the nature of the situation.
Oh, there Abe goes on his ramblings again. Don't mind him. He's very funny if you actually listen, but also very funny if you don't. Is
Ave, Slate, and Calyx, roll me perception checks. Caster, I assume you're facing towards Slate, correct?
yes.
Okay.
He's facing towards the larger part of the room, yeah.
Perception.
Slate, and Ave. Both of you notice this door here cracked and see a little bit of eye shine behind it.
You said eye shine?
I did.
Is that as in like eyes that are shining?
The door closes, and then there's some light footsteps running off.
Well, not to interrupt the conversation, I do believe we had some company that just ran off.
Company?
Removing again.
And they didn't bother to say hi? That is just poor madness.
Oh boy. Hopefully we don't have to deal with more paper.
Well, I say we go meet this company that just skittered off. I ought to give him a scolding for not saying hi to a nobleman. Is it noble? Is it nobleman? Either way, I say we go. It's just proper. It's just, whatever.
Oh.
Let's go.
My
Esther, you are
apologies. I did not
entirely
realize
too
that
friendly.
you were royalty, Caster. And Cal will bow as you walk away.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know I was royalty either.
Caster, you are entirely too friendly for this place. I'm still semi-convinced we're in some semblance of hell, and
Oh,
your first thought is to be the doorman.
yes.
Cal?
Not like-
Well, someone has to be, and frankly, if none of us are going to be friendly, nothing is going to get done. And also, I know we're not in like a purgatory or hell, like you mentioned it. Who is the one that brought it up to you again? Ben?
I was either the one covered in shiny
Wow.
things or the one covered in goo.
Fair enough. I just know that-
Calyx, in your headset,
Yes.
you hear, and no one else, Cal, I don't know if I would trust that one. He seems off.
In his head, Cal responds, off? In what way? And you mean the jester? Or the other one?
No, the yellow. He doesn't seem singular. I'll think on it.
Okay. Respond in his head, okay.
Not knowing any of this is happening, Slate's like leaning over to Calyx, just, what is it with bards deciding that they should be the front line?
Oh, well, I wasn't the front line last time, and I really thought that it would be fun to try it this time, purely because no one else was really moving. And I really am starting to get bored of these. Oh, how many? Six? Yes. No. 8. 8 walls.
Joy, we're doing
Then
geometry
lead the
now.
way.
I mean, I certainly won't complain, but I'm just saying I come prepared.
Well, worst comes to worst, I'll jump back behind you and shove you in front like a good... well, you would be a meat shield, would you? because you're not made of meat. And Cassier's gonna like lean over and start like poking along Slate's like face and arm.
I will say, once you start like getting up close, Slate does have like a long, chipped out like gash in his cheek, which is like the closest thing to a scar he's gonna have being made of rock. Could you stop doing that?
For now, yes. And Caster is going to jovially walk out the door.
Am I seriously the only one with any reservations about, taking a step through the door where the things are?
I mean, I admit...
I have reservations. I didn't step through the door right away, did I?
I admit in a more secure situation, I would rather get some rest because I didn't get a chance to after our last encounter, but...
Neither did I.
If we
But
had
I'm not
company,
that
we had
much
company.
damaged.
If we have company, we have company. That seems to be the whole theme of this place, huh?
Well, come on, what is taking you lollygaggers so long? Let's go find our guest that ran away.
All right.
You step out onto are different than the room you leave. The floors are smooth, almost too perfectly level. It is lined as if they were bricks left, but it is smooth. Around you, walls of similar stone stand, again, smooth, without chisel or dragged marks. Along the walls are statues. Various statues, all standing in very different, unique poses. Some looking like they're in the middle of a fight, others filled with fear, some standing regally, with pride. It is an interesting sight.
Caster is immediately going to start investigating the statues. Not even like investigating, but like admiring and like, ooh, ah.
I want to investigate the one that I'm standing near, the purple thing on the wall.
Go ahead and investigate both. Both of you give me investigation checks.
Yippee!
While they do that, late 8.
I don't know shit.
Ave is just kind
I
of
don't either.
gonna hang out in the doorway. He kind of peeks his head through, and it's just like, yeah, that's
If only Vex
not
wasn't asleep.
ideal.
Nothing seems amiss so far.
No,
Come on,
not
Abe,
the,
it's taking so
Weird
long.
statue.
not the statues that look like they're running for their lives. That didn't.
Cal, I will give you what is on that flag. You won't get anything other than that. The flag has it's a purple flag with a green dodecahedron, and in the center of the green dodecahedron is a single eye.
I don't suppose anyone would recognize this. And Cal points to the flag he's standing next to.
I recognize an eye. I love eyes. One of my favorite symbols.
Yeah, why am I not surprised?
And in what? And I am not so predictable, Mr. Ave. I don't know your last name.
DM, is there a similar tapestry near where I am here on the wall?
Similar type of what?
A tapestry?
Yes, there are multiple flags across the wall down this hallway.
Could I make guess a religion check?
By all means, my friend.
Not a bad idea. Smart thinking.
You say that, but you don't know my stat.
It's always the stat block.
Wow. It's
That's
the
just-
0.
that's so brutal.
It's the 0.
I think we're gonna know this stat soon enough.
But the fact that we're rolling like 6, 4, 0, like we know jack shit about what's going on here right now.
Philly doesn't really spend a lot of time dealing with religion, you know?
You go to lift up the tapestry in your hands to inspect it. It does feel regal or religious in some way, and you go to hold it up, and you try to angle it to get a little bit better of a light on it, and your thumb kind of snags on the back, you jerk, and it rips the tapestry a bit.
Ooh.
No, darn, I pulled an Orman.
Well, that is just rude. What will our fine host think that you're ripping up their tapestry? Fools. And I'm
Don't
the
bring
actual
it up.
fool.
I'm
Well,
worried
why
that
don't you
I
take a look
already
at it?
made him angry.
And show me what a fool I am.
Can I make a religion check to see if I can make Slate fool?
By all means.
Yay! I'm gonna get fucking nothing. I got an 11.
Better
For
than a
reasons
0.
that you do not understand,
Much
roll
better
again.
than a 0.
Wait, DM, what was that?
For reasons that you do not understand, you roll this check at advantage. So go ahead and roll me another time.
Ooh, I roll it at advantage. That's
It's because you
Good.
like eyes. That's why.
it's because I like well, 11.
Go ahead and roll me a d6.
I'm scared. I don't 1.
Wow. This is just that's
Fucking
so
roll
rough. This is a
shit.
great.
You're rolling very well tonight.
Believe it or not,
so
that
gross.
is probably a good thing. As you think on the religion, on what this imagery could be, images begin to flash in the back of your mind. 1, 10, 15, 100. A sharp ping burns through the back of your mind, and you take 1 point of psychic damage.
Ow! Ouchie.
Are you
did
two
you-
alright over there?
Caster is like, just from the sheer unexpectedness of it, it's like recoiling in pain. Like, what the? Ow! Slate, did you curse that thing? Ah!
Now who's the fool?
At least I got something out of it.
Yeah, pain.
And you got nothing but, well, nothing.
Yeah, if I'm keeping track properly here, we're following the creepy eyeballs, and now we're ripping creepy eyeballs off the wall. Lo and behold, it starts to hurt. I feel like, and just maybe I'm spitballing here, that's a bad idea.
Abe, you're so far back. I'm sorry. I can't hear you. I'm going to investigate more of the creepy eyeballs.
Right, that's what I said.
Al will walk forward and say, is this really the best idea to be messing with things like this that apparently hurt you by touching them?
Well, I didn't touch it. I just looked at it. So, therefore, your logic doesn't apply.
See,
I
that just
see.
makes it sound like a worse idea. Because if you don't have to touch it for it to hurt, I feel like...
Yes, well,
and
while you're
again-
looking at eyes, I'm going to see if I can find our guest.
Can I investigate this like last time I promised, but can I investigate this one that I'm next to right now just because
You
the last
can.
one hurt me?
While you do that, Slate, I'm going to need you to roll me a perception check. Also, Caster, this one is no longer at advantage.
Oh. Oh my god, our fucking rolls.
It's a
I
bad
got
day.
nothing.
Wow.
Roll out of nothing.
Quibbly, I demand a karmic reset of our rolls.
What did we do?
I demand a reset of the foundry so we can have better rolls, please.
This is what happens when you follow the eyeballs.
Hey, man, you guys get what you get. Slate, as you cross around the corner, you see something run straight into this wall, and then it's gone. You didn't catch what it was. You just caught a blur of movement. Caster, it's gone. Whatever it was, you had a thought, and it's just not there anymore.
The brain cell that left me. Someone took it.
You know what? I know what it is. We didn't rest. Maybe if we go back and we sleep on it, we'll have a better idea of what we're dealing with.
Are we all just suffering from adenosine poisoning? Is that something you can program in a foundry?
It's like in a video game where you start messing stuff up, so you load from last checkpoint.
In all fairness, we fucking teleported here and immediately decided, yeah, all right, we could check this out instead of like
No long rest, nothing. I'm on a little bit of health loss.
I did lots of point damage. We're twinsies.
I mean, my health is amazing. It's everything else that I have on my character that is just terrible, right? Like, I don't have any spell slots. I can't use any channel divinity.
But what will the
I'm still covered
skittering...
in goop.
We are still kind of covered in goop. What will the
I've
skittering
still got 12 points of temp.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't have anything. I got knocked out of it.
If we long rest.
So basically, what's happening right now is Slate saw something move, and after we investigated a bunch of creepy eyeballs, and was like, "Yeah, no, I need to sleep." Actually,
Maybe it's best to rest up on this one.
Abe, if I may, you have been very true to your hesitant nature. Take a heroic inspiration for me.
Is there a button for that?
There is on your character sheet. If I opens it up. There was. I thought I could. Oh, yep. It's right next to your
Flashing light.
Yep, that's the one.
Oh, I guess I have it now. Okay, never mind.
So what do you all think?
Are we sure we want to keep going? I feel like I have to. I don't know. I'm a little unsure. Because what if we have to fight something? We're clearly not prepped for a fight right now.
That's fair. I guess my concern is, how does one sleep?
You know, maybe the beds.
Have you never slept?
I might have. I think I did. I think I'll get the hang of it. I just don't know.
Okay,
I'm
have
sure
you ever
I had
gone really tired?
Well, I know part of me doesn't feel those things. But this body, it's it's new, unfortunately. So I guess I'll have to try it. Well, for trying new things, right? I just feel bad for our I just feel bad for our guest. We're going to have to postpone his punishment.
I mean, we could keep going, but I don't know if it's wise.
I'm starting to see what Ormond was talking about. We're going to end up running into some very strange people on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
I have to
update on
agree.
the scare of the situation. New priority to be afraid of is the crazy clown.
I would agree with that. The guest has not shown any
Yes.
hostility. This one.
I have not shown any hostility. That puts me and the guest at the same level.
Right, but you've shown insanity, and that's almost objectively as
insanity.
concerning.
The definition of insanity is trying something over and over and over again and expecting a different result.
How many times did I just watch you look at these eyeball banners?
Right, well,
I
it doesn't seem like we're getting very far. I guess we will go back to the beds.
It was just...
Perhaps we set up a watch in case the person who may or may not have slept before finds a way to sleep. And then we'll come at this with a fresh start.
I am willing to do whatever the attractive paladin says because I want him to heal me later if I get damaged.
The one thing I'm a bit
You
worried
make me
about,
so
though,
uncomfortable.
what if our gracious host doesn't want us to sleep right now? And what if he forcibly, or it forcibly wakes us up?
Well,
Why don't we
will
ask?
say, he did give us beds.
Fair point, but why don't we just ask?
Because bad things
Your
happen when we
funeral.
talk to him.
Bad things happen if you talk to him?
Always.
Correct. Yes.
There's like nothing good
Bad
that comes
things
from
happen.
addressing him.
I mean, I'll take their word on this one. I can't imagine our captor has exactly positive intentions.
The last time we addressed him directly, we had two of our party members thrown a great distance onto a massive desk.
Yep.
Calix's pet got scorched to oblivion, and we almost died to a lamp.
That is correct.
Did that happen because you addressed him or because that...
The lamp is a little iffy. Everything else was mostly because of we addressed him. And we had a bard.
Well, correlation, not causation.
You say that.
If it isn't caster, eager to try something again, expecting a different result, I'm putting a 2 next to my tally counter for insanity.
I did not try anything yet. Excuse me. I am simply positing questions in regard to getting more information about our current situation.
I think Slate's just gonna slowly walk by Caster. Make his way through the bed.
Hello there, you. Where are you going?
As you pass by Ave, and he kind of gives you an eyebrow twitch, like, see?
I'm gonna give you that look of just like, I am sorry you've had to deal with this.
You're dealing with me more now. You cannot escape me. Wait, where are you two going? No, come back. Come back.
We're escaping you.
No, come back. Hey, we've been traveling together for so long now. What has it been? Like a couple hours? That's so long. Eve?
Alex, while you're left alone in the hallway, is there
Yes.
anything that you do?
I will. Just pause for a moment and just think out loud. Just like talk to myself and be like, I don't know what's been going on. Something's been weird. Especially with how fascinated the tailor is with me. That's bugging me. I've not been able to figure it out, but I will.
I don't think it is any sign that is good, Cal. We need to find a way out of here as soon as we can.
You don't think I'm trying, Z?
I know you are. I just I fear this place. Something is wrong here as well.
Yeah. And then he will walk back in and join the others in the room.
Pastor, go back to your
Where's
bed.
the door? Oh, this way.
Castor is
Get on
too
your side of the
busy.
room.
Castor is too busy being in the middle of the room, rhyming. He's like, well, if no one has a plan, well, we must figure out a way that we can get a way to get to the mat. You two have me so stressed I can't even rhyme properly.
That's tally 3 for trying something. Same result.
That was the first time I tried. You are being unfair with your tallies.
I have a few questions for you all.
Hello.
First question. As you all return to your beds, do you leave the door open?
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, probably close it up.
I mean, Carl was the last one in, so...
I loved that before the DM even finished speaking, Slate was already like, oh, fuck that.
All of a sudden, I saw the light in the hallway. I was like, wait a minute, no one closed the door.
Wait a
Should
minute.
be there.
Second question.
Oh, good.
As you all go to sleep for the night,
Oh.
could be
Well,
called
not
up.
all of us. Someone's gonna have to. We're gonna have to do some sort of watch rotation,
Then
or else we'll be in
who's
trouble.
on first watch?
I can take second watch.
Maybe this is
Al is
controversial, but I vote the clown takes 0 watch. I don't want that thing standing over me while I'm...
I'm truly terrified of this clown being awake with any amount of unconscious people around them.
I have done nothing to you, and yet I feel honored to have left you disconcerted.
I feel like we'll probably go with each of us taking a watch, not only to make sure we don't get attacked, but to also supervise Castor.
It makes me so happy that I've left you all so uncomfortable around me. Oh, it's like the pride and joy of my time here.
I could take first watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I need to sleep off the...
Do you want to take
whatever
third watch
happened.
then? Since you got your headache?
Yeah, that would probably do me a favor.
Does that work for you, Calix?
I believe Calix
Cal is asleep.
Okay, so I'll take first, then I'll wake up Cal, and Ave can finish up the watch.
Castor has to figure out how to sleep.
First things first, Slate, since you are up on first watch, make me a perception check.
I will say, if I'm going to do watch duty, I'll probably be a little bit more centered.
All right. Second things second, while he rolls that, Castor, how many hours does it take until you finally start to fall asleep?
I think Castor realistically would like toss and turn for a while. So like every good insomniac, it would take him at least like 2 or 3 hours to actually like fall asleep.
With a 10, and Castor, I hope you don't mind, but I am going to take a bit of liberty here.
Of course.
Slate, throughout your watch, most things seem fine. As you look over towards the end of your watch, Castor's tossing and turning has started to slow. And then they turn once in your direction and their eyes are nearly open, but they seem to be snoring lightly.
There's something very, very unusual about that person. I'm going to go wake up Calix now.
That is perfect that he sleeps with his eyes open. Yes. Canon.
So yeah, I'll wake up Calyx.
What?
It's your turn for watch.
Oh, of course, yes.
Give it a little bit of
I
time,
will just...
then you can wake up our new friend Ave there, and then you can get some more sleep.
You got it. We'll see if I can get more sleep. Who knows?
And Slate's gonna pass out.
All right.
Hey, is Vex still asleep?
No,
I just wanna
Vex
check on
will
him.
wake up with you this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
Awake.
he okay?
Still a little bit injured, but
Of course.
nothing major. Scratches and little dings here and there. Their wings could probably use a little bit of tightening on the mechanical bits. But other than that, no worse for wear. They happily jump across your shoulder and rub their head right up underneath your chin and trill at you, almost purring like a cat.
Do I have any of my tools on me that I used to tighten his wings, or did I just have nothing on me when I got teleported the first time?
You've not left your house without your tools in ages. So yeah, you have your normal little tool sets.
Okay. So I will do my watch and roll the check, but I would say during my watch, Cal is tightening Vex's wings a bit and doing some minor repairs.
All right. Go ahead and roll me perception.
You got it. Do I get any bonus for Vex, or is he distracted?
If you want Vex to help you, they can. If not, then they'll just lounge around. So that's up to you.
Okay, I want them to help me as I'm going to be fixing them, so I may not always spot everything.
So, easy enough to communicate to your familiar. Vex stands in a very I'm ready to pounce something even though I'm a little guy stance. Legs wide, half crouched, wings spread so that you're able to get your tools into the nuts and bolts of it. And just has their head scanning around the room.
Cool. So, that gives me a plus something?
That gives you advantage. You get to roll
advantage.
Twice. For the most of your watch, it is uneventful. Towards the middle of your watch, you can swear you hear a scream off in the distance, but it's quiet. Little disconcerting. About 30 minutes before the end of your watch, you don't notice it, but Vex does. They kind of whip their head around in panic and get your attention.
What's up?
And then you start to hear it too. A slow, rhythmic, almost breathing, an expansion, a contraction. It's not coming from a place that either of you can directly understand. Like, there's not a direction to it. It's beneath you, beside you, above you, around you. It's hard to tell.
Almost like the room is alive.
Almost, but not quite. Like, it's after a moment or two of it, you can't tell if you were panicking at your own breath or if you could hear something outside of yourself. And both you and Vex are mildly confused by it.
This adventure is just getting weirder and weirder. Hey, Vex? And I guess he will then go and wake up Ave. Assuming nothing else happens. Hey. Ave, was it? It's time for your watch.
As this happens, Caster, what do you say in your sleep as you sit up at a perfect right angle?
It's coming. It's coming, and I can't stop it this time.
And then they lay back down as if nothing happened.
Ave is up now. That's all it took. Fully upright. Like, yep.
Caster.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch now.
I was halfway
Yeah,
convinced to be something random like peanut butter jelly time or something. And then that came out, I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Cal will, like, turn to Ave and go, did you hear that too, or am I going insane now?
Yeah, no, I'll keep an eye on that mess.
Okay. And Cal will try to go back to sleep, struggling.
You have Caster's nickname.
Listen, Caster exists to give nightmares, okay? It's
Sounds like you're having most of them.
it sounds like it, actually. It does.
All right, Ave. Is there anything you do while your watch passes?
Kind of just... It's like a nervous twitch, mostly. But his fingers on his right hand will sort of drum rhythmically into his palm. He's kind of eyes flick, watch between the door in front of him, the door behind him, the door in front of him, the door behind him, the clown conveniently to his left, the door in front of him.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Also, dear Ave, I need you to roll me a second check. You're going to have to roll me a history check as well.
Oh boy. Where's my history? Got even bigger bonus to history.
Truly, I've been waiting for this moment, Ave. As you sit there in your worry, in your panic, your anxiety builds in your chest. You didn't notice it at first, but you're sweating, and it's cold sweat. And then the memory that you've been trying so hard to keep down finally bubbles its way to the surface. It's been itching at you. You can feel it in your back. You remember being asleep in your bed, in your quarters. You remember waking up to the pressure on your shoulders of somebody holding you down, and you struggled trying to pull away, but you couldn't. And then you remember the pain as something was stabbed into your back over and over. What is it? It's small. It hurts. You can feel it pull through your skin. A needle and thread. It hurt so bad. There's a burning to it as it soaks into your back. In the center of it, God, it feels like it takes hours or minutes, maybe seconds. It hurts. Something is jammed into your spine, right at the center of all of the sewing. And it's sewn into you, Ave. It was hard, about the size of a fist, right in the center of your spine, and you could feel them wrapping underneath it into your flesh and pulling it taut over and over. You screamed and screamed, and no one came. And that's what you remember.
There's a 5 or 6 seconds where his eyes just kind of blow wide. He starts to shake. And there's a silent, choked kind of a... The memory of the pain is almost as bad, if not worse, considering he's remembering it for the first time, it seems. He keels over, lying on the floor in the center of the room, tucked in a sort of fetal position.
Aside from that, your watch is uneventful. You all begin to stir and wake. As the others wake around you, Ave, do you try to get off the floor so they don't notice, or do you not care?
I don't have it in me to care right now. Between the ache in my bones and the memory of the ache everywhere else, I could hardly get up if I wanted to.
With that, everyone may take a long rest.
Yippee!
Do we do the new day?
Yeah, go ahead and hit the little button, get all your rest in. And before we go and continue on our super fun little adventure, folks, we are going to go ahead and take a little break.